Hi, YouTube family. Auntie is here, Patty Jackson. I know I'm still taking the hair out of my face. The curly look is back. It'll be back for a little bit because we're like switching out the wigs. Women understand this talk so well, but we're just like doing that little thing. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute, not knowing. Let's start with a hug because we always do. You never know. Someone might need a hug. Let's talk Janet Jackson, who I love. I love Janet Jackson, but I don't understand what's going on with her face. It's extremely puffy. It looks like fillers where you kind of look like a chipmunk. Tom Cruise looks the same way. I don't like it. She doesn't look like herself, and all you got to do is go back and look at past photos and be like, yeah, she does look different. I don't like the fillers. I think the fillers, they say it gets rid of the wrinkles in your face. Tom Cruise looks different. Janet Jackson looks very different. And you know who else looks different? Singer K. Michelle. Her lips are huge. She's done so much altering. We thought it was just on her butt. She's done so much altering. She looks like a different person. Some of these celebrities, they go too far with what they do with their looks, and you have to be careful. I know that many gets Botox. It literally freezes your face, and you don't have any wrinkles in your face. When you get older, you're going to age. Okay, and most people, it's like, well, I want to look young for as long as I can. But some good moisturizer and stay out of the sun. You can kind of like fight, the effects of aging, but those doggone fillers. The entire time. I don't know what Janet did. Janet, and I love you. I love you to death. I don't know what you're doing. I think we're beginning to find out why Wendy may have had a breakdown, because she's got a lot of medical issues too. Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, is about to get married. The side chick that had his baby, that helped to destroy that marriage, he gave her an $80,000 ring. Wendy is going through medical issues. There are other issues going on. And then this betrayal. And not making excuses, but this is a really rough time. You figure that you work hard all your life. And he was the driving force to make deals happen. But you work hard all of your life. And then he just ups and leaves. She put up with the other women for a long time. Because when you turn a blind eye to cheating, this is what happens. She let him cheat for years. I guess they had an agreement, as long as you don't embarrass me. Then the paparazzi came and they just had evidence of everything. Her hard-earned money. This girl, Sharina, is walking around with an $80,000 ring. That's Wendy's money bought that ring. And I guess Wendy feels very betrayed. And then you look at what they're doing to her show. I think they're trying to sabotage it, and you guys do too, because I was going through some of the comments. Who are these people they got up there? Will it get better when Sherry Shepherd sits in that chair next week? I think they're trying to deliberately sabotage it so that people will leave and never come back. Because at this point, we don't know when Wendy is going to be able to come back. Will it be in December? Will it be at the first of the year? Will they give her the first of the year? The company that produces her show and Nick Cannon, they got 2 shows that are tanking. What will be the future? And are those producers, are they sabotaging the show? Because it's really unwatchable. It's really hard to watch. that show. Sandra Bullock is back with a new movie on Netflix that starts streaming on November 24th. It's about a woman who kills a cop and she gets out of jail. Now, Viola Davis plays a woman who's hard on her behind, like your privilege is why you're able to walk around. Sandra Bullock is trying to rebuild her life, but there are those who will not let her ever forget that she killed a cop. The movie's entitled Unforgivable. Another big movie that's coming out on the 24th is True Story. It's Kevin Hart, Wesley Snipes. It's the story of two brothers, one successful, one who always stays in trouble. One night in their lives changes them forever and could possibly ruin the Kevin Hart's character career. It's set in Philadelphia. I don't think it's a true story based on his life because Kevin's brother, his older brother, is a really nice guy. But you're going to see Kevin Hart in a dramatic role for the first time. It starts streaming right there at Thanksgiving on November 24th. Who's going to be charged in the murder in that Alec Baldwin fatal shooting? I think somebody's going to be charged. I think it's going to be the prop guy. Why was a loaded gun on the set of that movie? They handed the gun to Alec Baldwin. He accidentally shoots and kills the cinematographer and shoots like one of the directors. Alec Baldwin is a producer of this Western. I don't think he's going to be charged. I think it was a terrible accident. But those civil suits, because he's a producer, lawsuits are coming. They're trying to figure out now the angle. Maybe if they pin that, the shooting on someone, it'd probably be the prop guy, because they're saying that crew members were shooting at cans on the set of the film. Why is a loaded gun on the set of a film? It's beyond me. And they probably set Alec Baldwin up. They're saying that our Thanksgiving meals are going to be more expensive. Do you guys have other people bring food in? You got to cook. If you can't cook, you just show up. Don't try to be saying you're going to cook something because we're not going to eat it. It's going to go in the trash. We don't want to do that. How do you feel about that? Everything is rising, but they're saying the cost of a Thanksgiving meal is going to be more expensive this year. Tropicana Orange Juice is coming out with a toothpaste. Tropicana Orange Juice is coming out with a toothpaste. It's supposed to make it easier for you when you brush your teeth. You go to drink your Tropicana Orange Juice. It's not going to ruin the taste, and it won't make the orange juice nasty. And Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. They're coming out with a Reese's Peanut Butter Cups with potato chips inside the buttercup. Sometimes you can do a little too much with the candy, and I'm just glad that I'm just past that stage eating all of that crazy junk. Hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Yes, I read the comments. I know, and some people are so surprised when they hear from me. They're like, God, she does. I know I'm back a couple of days because it's been like really, really hectic, but I'm going to get to them. The curly look is going to be here for a while in 2022. I'm going to be just experimenting with different honey colored, it's hard for me to get away from my locks because I've worn locks for 20 years. And it was so funny when I decided to deal with the traction alopecia. And they just made a wig to look like my regular hairstyle. And if you've had a hairstyle, it's hard to kind of like get away. So it's going to be back for a little bit, and I'm learning how to deal with the change. But it's not cute not knowing. Thanks for the hug. See, today was a day that I needed the hug because I lost my mom. It was like 7 years ago. 7 years ago I lost her, and it didn't hit me until I looked at the date. And I said, wow, because so much had changed in my life. 2 weeks after she died, I had the stroke. It was like these things one after another. that were like happening in my life. And it wasn't until I looked at the calendar and said, wow, I miss you. Thanks for joining me, everybody. It's not cute not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.